second week in a row. Same shallow lake in the Poconos. It's very windy. It's below 20 degrees. And I brought the old shelter out, and I think it's pretty appropriate today. I've got 4 flags set up. Setup was a lot quicker this time. I'm gonna jig. I might jig with minnows instead of waxworms. And I still got something cool I want to show you. I'll at least show it to you before the end of the day. You might know, if you follow me on Instagram, what I'm talking about. But hopefully, you know, we never know what kind of opportunities we're gonna get, so we take them when we can. So I'm gonna at least show you something cool, like maybe halfway through the video. But cool. So here we go again. Okay, here we are in the shelter. Again, pretty happy I brought this out today. I don't know if I mentioned before I did. I have a flag already, but nothing came up. So we're actually gonna jig with a minnow. This is might be a hook that's a little too big, but it's a bigger jig head. And then I just put, this is a fat head minnow. So I got some smaller fat head minnows for jigging and some shiners on the tip ups. And I have my my tent, my shelter situated so I can see all my flags, even if I zip this up, which I actually might do pretty soon because it's cold out. Oh, fish is freezing to the metal of the bucket. All right, let's see. Yeah, the only thing I didn't bring out is a heater, which I actually have, but I don't think it's necessary. Also very nice to have this sled to carry all my shit, so I don't have to take multiple trips to the car. So there's 2 sources of buzzing. If you ever wonder about the buzzing, the Vexilar buzzes, but that is overshadowed right now by the bubble box for my minnows. Keep them oxygenated. There comes something from the bottom. Nice red mark. Might downsize the hook just a little bit here. There's fish down there, but I think just like last week, they might just be those little perch. Yeah, it's a little windy. Oh shit. We got a flag, we got a flag. Might be from the wind though. Might be from the wind. Let's see. Nope. There's another one. Might be from the wind. Look at this, the holes, you can't even see them anymore. Alright, need a new minnow. Damn. Now you may ask yourself, why the hell am I out there in a sweatshirt? It's because I overheated setting up the tip-ups earlier. Had to take a little walk back to my car for a cord, but this is the scene out here. Quite a few, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 7 parties. I might be the only guy who's going solo today. It's kind of a lonely affair, but man, this is brutal, this wind. So happy I brought my shelter, but makes the prospect of relocating and changing the location of my tip-ups and drilling more holes makes it pretty daunting. No action yet, and as I return to my territory, I don't see any flags up either. My shelter came with poles for high wind conditions, and I brought them and I just used them, deployed them to reinforce it, and they seem to work pretty well. It's a lot more stable in there now. Craziness. I'm gonna go clear the ice out of my tip-up holes because it's forming pretty quickly out there. Flag. I think it was just the wind though. Let's see. Yeah, see, because I don't see that little spindle in the middle spinning. No. No. Let's see how quickly the hole got covered up again. That's ridiculous. Got a flag. Got a flag. Could be the wind. Could be the wind. Let's see. Also have to break it free from all this slush. I think. Oh, maybe? Yeah. Perch. I got a little perch, so we're gonna keep it. And I tell you why in a sec. Just a little perch on that big ass minnow. Okay, we're not skunked. Of course, it was while I was trying to put one of those warmy things in my boot, so my laces are all untied. I'm a mess. We are gonna keep this little guy for a little snack on the ice. All right, I might as well start this project now since nothing else is really going on. Once again, slow day. Remember when I went to the Adirondacks and I kind of made like a ceviche with a smallmouth bass? That's my plan for this guy. I brought that same vinegar-based barbecue type stuff called, the brand name is Chevetta's. The thing is, yeah, I could bring a little hibachi like charcoal grill out here, but I have so much stuff with me today, I just couldn't do it. So I was thinking if I was gonna eat anything out on the ice, I was gonna have to make it very easy to prepare. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my best to kind of fillet this guy, and then we're just gonna marinate him for 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll have a little perch snack, and maybe I can, if I catch anything else, I can do the same thing, as long as it's legal. All right, so first I'm gonna brain him, then we bleed him. And we gut him. Oof, what is that? There it is, I've never seen that before. White sh. Okay, little head there. Okay, note to self, bring like a cutting board next time. You know I'm gonna slice myself, right? Okay, tiny little fillet there. Nice and close to where it separates. Good enough. And we're gonna have bones, and I don't care. Okay, so we're gonna put our tiny little perch fillets, our unboneless, our boned little perch fillets in this thing. I'm gonna check my flags. Okay, we're good. Here's the stuff. It's more or less raw fish, but in the vinegar-based sauce, it should quote-unquote cook. It's more than enough, but who knows? Maybe we'll have more to add to it. So I'll just put the lid on and leave it for a while. All right, back to fishing. Not sure what you can see on my graph, but got some activity, which I haven't really been seeing much of, so anything's exciting. Alright, if he doesn't bite in like a minute, I'll switch to my waxworm. Sun's coming out a little more. I mean, I don't know if there's any logic or science to that, but it seemed like every time the sun would peek out a little bit, I would get a little more action last week. Alright, I'm gonna try something smaller. Alright, update. It's about 11:30 or so. Been in this same spot for quite some time, as have my tip-ups. We only have one perch to show for it. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but we didn't get skunked, and the day is not over. It's not even really halfway done. I am thinking I am going to relocate soon, but I want to find a decent spot. So what I'll probably do is take the Vexilar and just look for some good depth. I mean, I'm not going to find anything more than 5 feet, but right now we're only in like 3, maybe 3.5. I may also change the location of the tip-ups, but this is going to be a process. This is going to be an ordeal. We got our little perch fillets brewing in here, so we'll try those later. But as always, any day that you can get out, even if you have to travel 90 miles away from home, you know, at least there's ice. At least there's ice. And maybe we can have ice in my region by next weekend, but big maybe. Okay guys, well, I think we'll, unless any flags go up, next time I see you, we'll just be in a newer location. All right, we have a little problem here. It's so windy that one of my tip-ups is missing. Oh, I think I see it. I think I see it. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this snowdrift. Check this out. Check this out. There it is. I set that off. I don't think we have a flag. Here we do. No. Windy enough for you? Dang. Alright, I think I'm going to relocate soon. And I think it's worth checking all these tip-ups even though the flags haven't gone off. Just because of all the drifting of the snow on top might impede the turning of the reel, or you know, the mechanism that sets the flag off. So I think it's worth giving them a check before we relocate. And they probably need a fresh minnow anyway. Just gotta break it with my foot. Okay, this guy's all set. Blowing today. This reminds me more of Minnesota than Pennsylvania, but you know, can't always be. Oh, look at this thing! They've got a little ice. What do you call that? Ice sailing. I don't think it will work very well with snow, but maybe it's got little skis on it. That's pretty cool. Look at that. This minnow was alive a minute ago. Now he's completely frozen. Oh boy. A little squall here. It's pretty cool. Okay. Put those gloves back on. See, no, but they took All right, well, that's a good sign though. I just finished the process of completely relocating and got a flag. Let's see. Oh yeah, something. Yep, pickerel. All right, little guy. Can't keep him anyway. Not bad. All right, well, they're biting. Good night. Okay, finally situated in my new spot. Still only in about 3.5 feet of water, but I do see, let's see if this camera picks it up. Sometimes it doesn't really pick up the light. Yeah, you see that on the right hand side, that the green that separates a little bit, that might be a fish. I have a little fathead minnow on my jig head now. If nothing bites it, I'll try the wax worm if it's a, you know, it could be something smaller. But let's drop down and see what we're working with here. I put snow all around the sides. Helps keep the wind out of here a little bit. It'd be nice to catch a fish in here. Getting kind of steamy now that I've closed off the bottom, but I have a vent behind me that I just opened, so hopefully that'll help. The nozzle is frozen solid on my water. I'll just have to do it this way. Woo! Sea was angry that day, my friends. We got a mark here. Let's see. Okay, let's see if it's something smaller. Flag. Same one from before. Yep, I just saw. Oh. Damn it. Okay guys, I just had a tiny little perch. Managed to pretty much get a still of it on video because I screwed that up, but you know, it was just a little, you know, bite-sized guy. But that was on the spoon that I had just put on a little spoon. I thought I was recording and telling you about it, but it's the spoon that was featured in my favorite outing ever, not just ice. I mean, it was ice, but caught a bunch of bass on it. I got it in a mystery tackle box. I don't know what it's called. It's got a little dangler thing in the middle of it. I'll show it to you if I catch another fish. But it's almost time for me to show you something really cool. Fish. Ooh. Ooh. All right. I'm not going to fillet this guy. I mean, he's probably even a little bigger than the other one, but it was a pain in the ass filleting the other one, and I just wanted to kind of try it. So we're not gonna keep this guy. He's a lucky dude. I mean, it's, you know, barely an eater, but I guess if you eat it, it's an eater. All right. Little perch. First one I really got on film in the hut in the shelter. Bye-bye. Okay guys, without further ado, I think it's time to show you the cool thing. This is the Game Boy Pocket Sonar from Japan. I am not going to say how much money I spent on this thing, but I'm sure you can check on eBay and you'll get a good idea. Once I found out that this even existed, I've been trying to get my hands on it, and there was a period of you know, 5 years or so where you couldn't even find this on eBay, but I got it, and I'm really excited to just play around with it now. Let's see, it was made in 1998. Again, it's called the Pocket Sonar from Bandai. I, of course, had to also purchase an old Game Boy. This should all work, even though the light is not going to come on. I have tested it. It does work. But I haven't tested it in real you know, in a real fishing situation yet. So this is the guy. Yeah, so I don't know why this comes with so much wire attached to the transducer. I'm wondering if because maybe it's normally used on open water, or like that's what people, you know, were using it on. But the only other drawback is all of the you know, the whole game is in Japanese. This was not something you could find in the US. If any of you watching know how to read Japanese characters, whether or not you are of Japanese descent, you know, holler at me, because if you we could collaborate here. It's pretty self-explanatory, I think, but there's no English other than the name of the system, game, whatever you want to call it. So first of all, I got to keep this Game Boy safe. Let's turn it on. Let me show you what we're dealing with here. No, don't tell me it's too cold. Oh man, I gotta warm this thing up. New plan. Ugh. We're gonna warm it up. All right, I'm having a hard time seeing the display, and I think it's because it's freezing cold, and I also don't want the batteries to go on it. The Sonar itself needs batteries as well as the Game Boy, so we're gonna surround it with some coldies, or not coldies, little hotties, the opposite. Actually, maybe I'll put it, I know. All right, the Game Boy is warming up with the little hotties in my pocket so we can get a better display on there. Okay guys, good news, the display is a little better. I know it's still gonna be hard for you to see, but oh look, I'm getting the light now in the Sonar. That I didn't get that before, so that's good. All right, so I'm going to assume that, yeah, I think that's that. Put the transducer in the hole, just like any fish finder. We're getting 1.5, but that's probably meters, not feet. All right, so this is what I don't want to get wet. The Game Boy and the top, you know, the cartridge part. All right, so let's see. There was something down there. Well, I think it's making an accurate reading of the depth if 1.5 equals about 3.5 feet. Let's see. Well, I guess I can jig one-handed. Curious to see if it picks up my lure. So, you know, what this doesn't, I don't think this has like a flasher mode. So this is more like your traditional like fish finder, like my Garmin on the kayak, if I don't put it in flasher mode. Okay, I just turned something on. Not sure what. Do I have any flags? No, good. Yeah, look. I don't know if you can see it, but there is something down there. That might be my lure that it's, yeah, I think it's picking up my lure because it's kind of going up and down. Now if I hook something, I'm gonna have to put this guy on my lap somehow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's picking up the lure. I mean, it works. Definitely works. Okay, let's see what that does. Ooh, okay, I think that kind of looks like that kind of magnifies it, because now we got the bottom, the bottom of the lake way up there, so I don't want that. I don't think I think we are above fish, but they're hugging the bottom, so I wouldn't expect to really see much here. I don't know what that view does. So whatever this setting is, I know it's hard to see. I'll do a better video with this in the future, but Just to give you a frame of reference, I got the Game Boy with the pocket sonar attached in my right hand, the transducer's in the hole, and in my left hand I'm jigging my spoon tipped with a wax worm. I'll figure out a way to give you guys better views of this in the future. I'm not just going to use it for one video with the kind of coin I dropped on this bad boy. I'm just kind of playing with it today. Again, I don't know how to read Japanese. I wish I did. So there are like a bunch of different settings, but I don't think there's like a flasher mode. I'm going to turn this off to see if I can get it back to... I liked the view I had in the beginning the best. Or wait, oh, I guess I can exit. You can, there is like a fishing game you can play on this too. I'll show that to you some other time. See those squiggles on that light bar? Pretty sure that's my lure. See, now it's on the bottom, so you won't see squiggles anymore. Yep, exactly. It's on the bottom, no squiggles. I bring it up a little bit, start jigging, and you'll see squiggles in a sec. Yep. See that little black interference? That's definitely my lure. Well, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna keep going with this today, but my goal is at some point, whether it's on ice or open water, is to catch a fish with this thing, or many fish. I'm a little more reluctant to bring it out on the kayak just because what's in my hand right now really shouldn't get wet. Alright, so guys, I just had honestly like a pickerel shaped icon on here, and I don't know if different fish show up differently or what, or if it's all just the same kind of image. But it was definitely the image of a fish. No bites or anything, but it picks up what's down there, which is cool. There's some strange interference. Keep getting stuck on the ice. Oh, there's a fish. Come on, come up, come up, come up. Yes, yes, we caught a fish. With the Game Boy. We got one with the Game Boy, and it was a pickerel. Oh my gosh. Don't bite me. Oh, wow. I feel so accomplished. Game Boy, pickerel. Game Boy picked. Wow, we did it. We freaking did it. Haha. Life is good. Oh man. I mean, I didn't really see him, but there was a lot of stuff going on down there. So cool. Gotta take a picture. Okay. Gonna let this guy go. But we did it. We caught a pickerel with a Game Boy. No, don't bite that. There he goes. Yeah, don't bite my transducer, buddy. Haha, we did it. Game Boy, you freaking did it. What a day. What a day. Oh, and we have a flag. Nothing. Alright, well, it looks like we're not getting a depth reading, so I think the batteries in the, not in the Game Boy, but in the sonar unit are dead, which is why the program still works, but I'm not getting anything. I'm not picking anything up. I hope that's the case, but regardless, you know, we actually got to catch a fish on the damn thing. So hopefully this isn't, hopefully I just need new batteries, and we can bring it out on a future outing. Hope you guys liked that. I was really looking forward to showing it off. So there it is. Get your last looks for now. Hope that was cool. This is cool. We're right near Army Depot, so that's probably what this is all about. Wonder if it's going to suddenly get even windier. Alright guys, I guess before I leave I gotta try this ceviche, whatever you want to call it for you. I'm not going to eat it all because I got a long drive ahead of me, and if I do get sick, that wouldn't be fun. So take a look. It's nice and like white, almost as if it had been cooked, baked or something. All right, here's a nice little piece. See that? All right, let's try it. Oh wow, I mean the flavor's amazing. It's that kind of I think it's Carolina barbecue flavor, very vinegary, tangy. I don't know if it's been in there for maybe 4-5 hours, so the flesh was thin, so it's like it's pretty tough, but it's tasty. Take another bite here. Yeah, got a little bit of a fishiness on that bite, but the flavor's fine. Again, the flesh is a little tough, but you know, it's good fresh caught perch, ceviche style. So all right guys, another slow day, but always nice to get out. Second weekend in a row. That's pretty cool. Wish I didn't have to travel so far, but let's see what happens for next time. Maybe I'll actually get to do this in New York. We'll see. Was a fun time anyway. Only caught 5 fish, 2 pickerel, 3 perch, 3 fish in here, which were 2 perch and 1 in the GAMEBOY pickerel, and a pickerel and a perch out there. Got to experiment with my cool little retro GAMEBOY sonar, and I made some questionable ceviche, but I feel fine so far. So, this is where I tell you to please like, please subscribe, and as always, fish like there's no tomorrow.